Good evening, everyone. I want to thank all of you for joining us on this very special evening. We are here to honor members of the senior class and recognize them for their initiative, hard work, and accomplishments. In this current reality, not only do we need to celebrate the excellence that these young people have demonstrated over their last 4 years at El Camino, we can be confident that we have strong leaders in our midst and be proud to be Eagles together. Our first award this evening recognizes high school graduates who have attained a high level of proficiency in speaking, reading, and writing in one or more languages in addition to English. The San Juan Unified School District is proud to participate in the California State Seal of Biliteracy program and to honor the diversity of cultures and multiple languages in our communities. Students who have earned the Seal of Biliteracy have worked diligently to master 2 or more languages, and tonight represents an opportunity for us to acknowledge and celebrate their accomplishments. They will be receiving 2 awards and a medal.
The Academic Top 10 Awards are given to the 10 El Camino students with the highest cumulative weighted GPAs. They have received a medal and a certificate. El Camino's Academic Top 10 students are Charles Almeida, Sophia Bartridge, Grace Belt, Michaela Friss, Anna Jewell, Lior Levine, Sage Miranda, Maya Nauman, Emiko Sato, Isaac Yang.
Valedictorians must earn an unweighted 4.0 GPA, all A's, and have completed a rigorous course of study that includes 10 or more honors and AP classes, with at least 5 of them being AP classes. Valedictorians receive a medallion and a single gold cord. The valedictorians for the class of 2020 are Grace Belt, Sage Miranda, Michaela Friss, and Sophia Bartridge. Please join me in congratulating our 2020 valedictorians. Each department at El Camino meets and discusses which students best represent their department in academics, citizenship, participation, and excellence in each course. The chosen students are honored with the Department Award. The recipients of the English Department Award are Michaela Friss for AP English Literature, Dorothea Lysandra for CSU Expository Reading and Writing, Mara Melcher for Gothic Literature, and Kelly O'Donnell for Yearbook. The newspaper award goes to Editor-in-Chief Jade Franklin. The recipients of the Math Department Awards are Miriam Alizawi and Isaac Yang for Calculus AB, Jackson Brown for Calculus BC, and Benjamin Ainley Zoll and Noah Seether for AP Statistics. The recipients of the Physical Education Department Awards are Joshua Hogue and Morgan Bennett. The recipients of the Science Department Awards are Lainey Mitchell and Isaac Yang for Life Science, Leor Levine and Sophia Bartridge for Physical Science, and Michaela Fries for Above and Beyond Science. The recipients of the Social Science Department Awards are Jarrett Steffen for Political Science, Bailey Greer for Psychology, Natalia Holmes and Benjamin Ainley Zoll for AP Government, Heidi Johnson and George Damoulis for AP Psychology, Alicia Kennedy and Mohammed Al-Chalabi for Government, Janelle Rodriguez for Geography, and Grace Belt for Economics. The recipients of the Career and Technical Education Awards are Malcolm Brayback for KYDS, and the Technical Drama Award goes to Sabrina McIntyre. The recipient of the Industrial Education Award for Engineering goes to Jaden Griffin. The recipients of the Visual and Performing Arts Department Awards are Connor Berry for Ceramics, Osvaldo Avila for Choir, Ilya Allen for Art, Joseph Koenig for Drama, and Isabel Marino for Band. The recipients of the World Language Department Awards are Michaela Fries for AP Spanish, Claire Jones for Spanish, and Linnea Ledford for AP French. Please join us in congratulating these outstanding department award winners.
The Eagle Polytechnic Institute, EPI, is a 4-year interdisciplinary course of study in English, mathematics, science, social science, and technology under the auspices of the Department of Education's California Partnership Academy program. The EPI program has been a part of El Camino Fundamental High School for well over 20 years. The graduates of EPI have worked diligently for the past 3 years in areas such as academics, technology, career exploration, community service, and they did so with enthusiasm, humor, and grace under pressure. This year, we have 2 groups of EPI students to recognize. The first group has completed all of the required coursework to graduate with an EPI diploma and have also completed the community service and job shadowing components of the program. These EPI graduates will graduate from the EPI program with distinction. This group received an award and a double silver cord. Edison Allen, Cameron Collins, Joshua Demari, Jaden Griffin, and Katie Hogan. The following students have completed all of the required coursework to graduate with an EPI diploma. These students received an award and a single silver cord. Congratulations to this year's EPI graduates. The next group of students we would like to recognize are those who are enrolled in our AVID program. AVID, Advancement via Individual Determination, is a program whose purpose is to prepare students for college eligibility and success. First, we would like to acknowledge those who participated for a portion of their 4 years in high school.
Little darling, it's been a long, long, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here.
The next group of students we would like to recognize We're committed to AVID all through each year in high school and have completed the program requirements, which can be a challenging experience.
The smiles are returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right.
Student government is a class made up of dedicated students who provide leadership by promoting the El Camino fundamental spirit of respect, responsibility, and readiness, choosing meaningful assemblies and preparing fun activities like rallies, lunchtime activities, and dances. Two of the most crucial roles in the student government class are the senior class president and the student body president. Student leaders need to manage their academics, extracurricular activities, family and social life, as well as putting in that extraordinary energy of influencing others to commit and follow through on projects for the good of the school. Congratulations to Senior Class President, Katie Jordan, and Student Body President, Gianna Giacomoto. They have received certificates and cords. Thank you for all the work you've done, and congratulations.
Link Crew is a program comprised of upperclassmen who volunteer their time to mentor freshmen throughout the first year of high school. The first group of students that we're recognizing tonight has shown significant perseverance and dedication throughout this year of service as a Link Crew leader. They received a green and silver cord honoring their commitment.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. It's a long way from my home.
The next group of students we are recognizing are Link leaders who have demonstrated exemplary service for 2 years. Not only did they receive a green and silver cord, but are further recognized with a Link Crew medal.
Clap your hands now, clap your hands now. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Thank you for all of your hard work. The freshmen really appreciate it. The California Scholarship Federation is a state organization dedicated to honoring students with high academic performance. In order to become a lifetime member of CSF, students must be a member for 4 semesters or more out of 6, and must have a total of 10 or more points each semester. Points are given based on the difficulty of the class and the grade the student receives in each class. CSF lifetime members received a gold cord, a CSF seal on their diploma, and a CSF notification on their transcripts. The recipients of the California Scholarship Lifetime Member Awards are
be moved just like a tree that's planted by the waters. We shall not be moved. Oh, no.
Lyceum is a program that recognizes students who demonstrate outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and community service. One of 2 awards may be earned by Lyceum graduates: the Honors Lyceum Award or the High Honors Lyceum Award. This year, all of our Lyceum graduates received high honors. The High Honors Lyceum graduates have completed all UC A through G required classes with a minimum GPA of 4.0 or higher, completed 10-year-long honors courses, of which at least 5 have been AP courses, completed 6 semesters of participation in a school extracurricular activity with at least 1 year in a leadership position, and 100 hours of documented community service. The honorees received cords and certificates. The recipients of the High Honors Lyceum Awards are Benjamin Ainley Zoll, Bailey Dennis, Michaela Fries, Charles Gerard, Christian Gerard, Gianna Giacomoto, and Anna Joel. Congratulations to the recipients of the High Honors Lyceum Award. Athletic Director Ron Conklin and the Social Science Department Chairman Robert Waldo will preside over the second half of our ceremony, which is devoted to scholarships.
The Cal Worthington Scholarship consists of 1 scholarship in the amount of $1,500. An eligible senior for the Cal Worthington Scholarship is a graduating senior who has expressed a serious interest in one of the following career paths: automotive technology, the military, digital arts, aviation, business, and agriculture, including the culinary arts. These current paths are reflective of the many talents and skills exemplified by Cal Worthington. The 2020 winner is Kakula Piaraway. Congratulations. The purpose of the OC Family Community Service Award, as stated by Enlo and Millennia OC, is to encourage, promote, and establish a culture of sustained volunteerism and community service throughout our region. The student who has been selected to receive this award has demonstrated exceptional and sustained service by volunteering at local nonprofit organizations throughout the Sacramento region during his or her sophomore, junior, and senior years, and has demonstrated good character and citizenship, has maintained a GPA of 2.5 or above, and plans to attend a 2 or 4-year college. The recipient of the OC Family Community Service Award goes to Lainey Mitchell.
The Captain Joseph William Schultz Scholarship is awarded in memory of Captain Schultz, who died in Wardak Province, Afghanistan on May 29, 2011, leading his Special Forces team as they made a village safe for the local families. He was decorated Green Beret officer, believed in family, community, and country. Captain Schultz was an honor student, participated in varsity sports, and was student body president. Following graduation from El Camino, he attended the University of Oregon and majored in political science and economics. He worked for former Speaker of California Assembly, Mr. Willie Brown, and former Governor Gray Davis in both California Capitol and then in Washington, D.C. He completed officer candidate school and was airborne and Ranger qualified with the Army following the 9/11 attack. Captain Schultz always led from the front, never asking anyone to do anything he was not willing to undertake himself. The recipient of this award is expected to be a leader and an outstanding student role model, college-bound, a person of integrity and commitment, one who is not only respectful of family and friends, but finds value in diversity, an individual who believes our families, community, and country will be stronger for the work that we each do on behalf of those who live with, work with, and love. The recipient of Captain Joseph Schultz Scholarship is Gianna Giacomoto.
El Camino has the tremendous benefit of two very involved parent-based organizations, the Parent Teacher Student Association, PTSA, and the Boosters Club. Both groups sponsor and manage a number of scholarships, which we are honored to present to students in this section of the program. I will begin with those scholarships that the PTSA oversees. PTSA scholarships are made possible throughout PTSA memberships, direct donations, and the support of many in the El Camino community. In order to be considered for a PTSA scholarship, a senior student must be continuing his or her education at a 2- or 4-year college or university or vocational school. The student must also have a 3.0 GPA, good citizenship, and be involved in the school through clubs, athletics, student government, or the performing arts. These scholarship recipients have also demonstrated leadership at school or in the community and have performed a variety of community service activities. There are 5 recipients of the PTSA scholarship. They are Connor Berry, Bailey Dennis, Natalia Holmes, Heidi Johnson, and Carson Coles.
The Jack Risso Scholarship is a newer scholarship to El Camino. This scholarship is for students who persevere through all the obstacles and challenges that their life experience gives them. A student that never gives up on their passion to better themselves and set example for others to follow. This scholarship is targeted to a student enrolled in a 4-year or 2-year college of accredited trade school education. The 3 recipients of our Jack Risso Scholarship this evening are Kukula Piroe, Nora Ishmael, and Nora Yakub. The Fred Hoot Gibson Scholarship was established in 1992, graduate of El Camino Byron Dieter, who while at El Camino was an outstanding athlete in football and was student body president. He decided to honor Coach Gibson, a favorite teacher, coach, and mentor by establishing the scholarship. Coach Gibson was a history and physical education teacher and longtime football coach at El Camino for 39 years. The Gibson Scholarship is awarded to students who have demonstrated achievement in and out of the classroom through excellence in academics, athletics, and other extracurricular activities. The recipients must also be attending a 4-year college or university. The recipients of the Fred Hoot Gibson Scholarship are Michaela Friss and Gianna Giacomoto.
The Kirsten Jones Memorial Scholarship is in memory of a gifted young woman who graduated from El Camino in the 1980s. Kirsten had a gift for languages as well as athletic and artistic ability. Kirsten was strongly against drinking and drugs, displaying a unique wisdom at a young age. She was interested in international relations and politics and cared deeply for teachers, friends, family, and society. The recipient of this scholarship must have outstanding academic achievements and citizenship and demonstrate talent in the performing or creative arts, or have an interest in international affairs and has been accepted into a 4-year college or university. The recipients of the Kirsten Jones Memorial Scholarship are Leor Levine and Anna Jewell.
The Stephen Lentz Memorial Scholarship gives us a chance to remember a former El Camino student who epitomized the all-American boy, placing work and the dignity of others above his own wishes and desires. He was an outstanding student and a school community leader who got along equally well with teachers, administrators, and other students. He was active in student affairs as student body president and was involved in athletics where he enjoyed playing football. Stephen realized the importance of education in reaching his goals. The Stephen Lentz Scholarship recipient is awarded to students who are outstanding in academics, citizenship, leadership, are involved in athletics, and who have been accepted to a four-year college or university. The recipients of the Stephen Lentz Memorial Scholarship are Benjamin Ainley Zoll, Abigail McLean, and Tegan Smith.
The George and Paul Opersall Memorial Scholarships are awarded to students who have outstanding academics and citizenship, demonstrate leadership, are active in school activities, and are dedicated athletes. Both awards require that the student attend a four-year college or university. Additionally, the George Opersall Scholarship is awarded to a student who plans to study medicine. The Paul Opersall Memorial Scholarship is in memory of an outstanding young man who attended El Camino. Paul was on the cross-country and track teams, involved in student government, and helped set up El Camino's first computer system. In 1979, as a junior, on the way home from a track meet at El Camino, he was killed by a reckless driver at the intersection of Watt and El Camino. Paul was a straight-A student, thus the class of 1980 named him honorary valedictorian. His parents used his college fund to help establish this scholarship. The recipient of the Paul Opersall Memorial Scholarship is Isaac Yang. The George Opersall Memorial Scholarship is in memory of the father of Paul Opersall. George was an immigrant from Czechoslovakia who went on to earn an engineering degree from Sacramento State University. He was hardworking, generous with his time and talents, and an honorable and principled man. He died from cancer in 1989. This scholarship was established for a student planning on a medical career with the hope that someday a cure will be found for cancer. The recipient of the George Opersall Memorial Scholarship is Sage Miranda.
The Jim Pantanges Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of Jim, an El Camino graduate who loved music. At El Camino, he was a member of the marching band, pep band, and jazz band. After graduating from San Francisco State University with a degree in broadcasting, he worked for KOVR Channel 13 as a director. He started the Spider Smith Swing Band, where he played trumpet and string bass. After a performance with the band in 1995, he was killed in a robbery attempt at K Street Mall when he was only 29 years old. The scholarship is awarded to a student who will be continuing his or her education at a 2- or 4-year college, university, or vocational school. The recipient must also have good grades, demonstrate love of music, and participate in El Camino musical group or in a radio broadcasting. The recipients of the Jim Pantages Memorial Scholarship are Marcus Fredrickson and Miriam Dunlockie.
Leon Biren was a past principal at El Camino and never lost touch with the school. He exemplified that ongoing spirit of dedication to an institution that is itself dedicated to creating a drive of excellence among its staff and students. The scholarship named for Mr. Biren is for the student who has the highest GPA among those who applied and qualified for the Boosters Scholarship. The recipient of the Biren Scholarship for highest GPA is Michaela Friss.
The Domino Scholarship for Excellence in Athletics has been given since June 1994. The scholarship is named in honor of retired athletic director and former head football coach at El Camino, James Domino, who retired in June 1993 after 30 years at El Camino and 36 years of education. Mr. Domino worked countless hours with the Boosters Club and is an emblem of leadership and character for El Camino. The recipient of this scholarship must have excellent citizenship and leadership qualities. as well as participate in 2 varsity sports and maintain a 3-point GPA. The recipient of the Domino Scholarship for Excellent Athletics is Tegan Smith.
Coach Frank Carbajal was the boys' varsity basketball coach and a PE teacher at El Camino from 1966 to 1969. In those 3 seasons, his team won 3 CVC championships, compiling a 63-8 record. The 1968 team went undefeated and captured the Tournament of Champions, as well as a number 1 ranking in Northern California. Coach Carperhall left El Camino to coach basketball at the college level for the next 35 years. He was an assistant at Fresno State for 12 years and worked 23 years as the head coach in community colleges in Santa Barbara, De Anza, and Hartnell. What this scholarship celebrates are some of the values the coach instilled in his players: determination, a will to achieve, and the understanding that as an athlete, you have a responsibility to be a role model in your community. The recipient of the Coach Carperhall Scholarship is Carson Coles.
Richard Kelly is a past vice principal of El Camino. He was actively involved with the school in athletics during his time at El Camino and has kept in touch with the school ever since. Overseen by the El Camino Athletic Boosters Organization, the Kelly Scholarship for Leadership goes to a well-deserving student who meets the criteria established each year by the Scholarship Committee, which includes exhibiting the best example of leadership. The recipient of this Kelly Scholarship for Leadership is Gianna Giacomoto.
The Jennings Scholarship for All-Around Student is named for Robert Jennings, organizer and past president of the El Camino Athletic Boosters. The recipient of the Jennings Scholarship for All-Around Student is Benjamin Ainley Zoll.
The Dan Moyer Memorial Scholarship is overseen by the El Camino Athletic Boosters Organization. The Dan Moyer Memorial Scholarship goes to a student who embodies academic excellence. The recipient of the Dan Moyer Memorial Scholarship is Sophia Bartridge. Every school has its heroes, its standouts, its celebrities. El Camino is no exception, having sent graduates out to become entertainers, athletes, politicians, and more. One person stands out in that distinguished crowd, Derek Lee. His success in professional baseball and life are equaled only by the recognition of where that success was first seasoned and honed, and by his determination to continue to open similar windows of opportunity. Derek and his wife, Christina, personally select 1 boy and 1 girl from each graduating class at El Camino High School, Derek's alma mater. The recipients of the Derek Lee Scholarship must be graduating seniors, shows promise for exceptional achievement in college arena. The recipients must have a minimum GPA of 3.35 and have participation and achievement in athletics with at least 1 year in a varsity level sport. Other criteria that are used in selection process are having positive contributions to school and community, a personal statement and letters of recommendation, as well as financial need for attending college. It is my great pleasure to present the Derek Lee Scholarship to recipients of our class of 2020. The recipients of the Derek Lee Scholarship are Alex Henry and Carson Coles.
The George Munoz Memorial Scholarship is a newer scholarship to El Camino. The scholarship is in memorial of George Munoz El Camino, class of 1991. George played baseball at El Camino all 4 years of his high school career. This scholarship is for a student who has maintained a weighted GPA of 3.5 or higher. It is for a student who is always thinking of others and exemplifies outstanding character on and off campus. George's friends and family established this scholarship as a way to keep his love for life and people and his spirit of competition alive. The recipient of the George Munoz Memorial Scholarship is Brendan McElroy.
Awesome. I think it is pretty apparent that we have some amazing seniors who will no doubt continue doing great things in the future. I want to thank members of the El Camino staff and faculty, our fantastic PTSA and boosters, and the generous providers of the scholarships that were given out here tonight. There is one group of people that most definitely need to be recognized. Nobody can be this amazing alone. So I like to recognize the community of families and friends that love and support our EC students. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in to tonight's Senior Awards Night. Go Eagles.